Alrighty. What's up? I figured I'll try to fake like something. Like we be doing something. We don't be doing nothing. But if y'all didn't know, I'm a fashionista and my neighbors are divas. I'm the Nosy Neighbor Lady. This your Nosy Neighbor Lady show. And I hope you stand beautiful and wonderful, you and whatever it is that you do. Whether I agree or not. As long as you're doing you, I'm cool with that. And I just wanted to talk about two black women about the importance of, since we did image last month, look, I'm like looking at the date, black women preference obsession. One thing that I did want to get around to that I didn't get around to was that black women often get on platforms or often go in places, and some of it is intentional, some of it is not intentional, but they use the term black and brown people, or they use the term people of color to be more inclusive. And sometimes as black women creators or as black women on platforms, we say things that we hear other people say because we think it sounds cool or we think it sounds smart, not necessarily because we know the meaning of those things. We just want to sound smarter and think it sounds smart. When you are a black woman and you're using the term people of color and not identifying black woman, black girl, you are giving those other people help and clout in their movement or their mission. Even we have black women who are black woman or black feminists, they call themselves, versus just a feminist for all women. I don't think I'm a black feminist. I think that I'm a black womanist, if anything. But even like when y'all go around saying, y'all don't realize people of color, Middle Eastern people, Hispanic people, these people, and the list could go on, depending. These people have a community. These people have a culture. These people have languages that they speak that is only in their group. Black women have none of that. Black culture is that of violence, degeneracy, sex, that whole culture, baby mama culture. We are trying to fight to change black women image. I don't know if that's possible. You know what I'm saying? But with more awareness, more learning, maybe somebody could get a break. I don't know when. I don't even really think I believe in it, but I will keep pushing because I would go insane if I did not. But even with pushing blackness on biracial and mixed girls, I saw a thing overnight when we was up all night, and I was up all night, where a girl did Black Women Who Matter, some type of memorial or something, as an homage to black women who are missing and who lost their lives. And when they showed her, I was shocked because she was clearly a biracial woman. And it's nice that she was making homage to black women, and it's nice that she identifies as a black woman. But black women have given their image away to so many other cultures of women just because they talk black, or just because they're acting black per se, or just because they're dating a black man. And now we're seeing the ramifications and repercussions of that with black women, when we did black women being pushed out of the media by biracial and other races of girls, and we talked about Angela Yee. It's very important. Now, if you're using people of color because you have a platform, or black and brown because you have a platform that is for all races of women, or all races, that's different. But if you are particularly interested in black women and black girls, when you all are using the term people of color and black and brown people, yes, black people are brown. Okay, we know that. But when you're referring to brown, and I'm not against any other culture, y'all know I'm not. I'm just saying this specifically to black women so that y'all know the importance that your blackness holds. Because when you say black, that's saying the most unprotected woman in the world. But when you're saying people of color, you're including immigrants in that. You're including Middle Eastern people in that who have families. They have fathers in their home. Whether they're oppressive or not, whether they believe in this or that or not, they have fathers in their homes. They have stores. in communities, in their community as well as in our community. They have a set code of conduct and a set standard way of living, whether people agree with it or not. They have a community backing them. They know a doctor who is Indian. They know a doctor who is from the country that they're from. Black women really need to be careful, especially at a time as this, where black women news is on the rise. Black women issues are becoming the forefront. Black women are the news. Black women are the media. Black women are everything that people silently aspire to be, or everything that people silently despise, including myself. Just being real. But it's just like, these terms matter when identifying. Even if you want to go with black single mothers, you're not just a single mother. Your case is different because you're a black single mother, and more than likely you got left by the father who did not want his children, versus being a single mother of another community where she might get alimony and child support. Just because that's how her family was set up, she was more likely married. More than likely. Or if not, they had a stable, loving home and relationship, and he have a community. Even in Hispanic communities, they have grandmothers, abuela. They have a language that's their own. Even working in a diverse work setting, they have lots of translators on my job. Some speak Laos. I didn't even know that. That's a Asian culture. You know, I had never knew it was so many Asian different other than Mandarin. People say people speak Chinese. It's called Mandarin. Stop making yourself look ignorant when y'all go out places. It's Mandarin. If you don't know nothing else, learn that. God. But even for the Hispanic culture, they're gonna, even how I go get my tobacco from a certain place that's a Spanish owned, Hispanic owned, Spanish speaking location. Them people conduct themselves in a certain way. They don't know about all that foolery. They don't let niggas hang around their gas station. They support each other, stand up for each other, and they have a community. Black people can think you do have a community of degeneracy and fatherless homes and violence and drama and everything that black people represent. Singing and dancing, I guess, and playing basketball, because y'all always want to say people taking y'all culture or making money off y'all culture. Black women don't know that black people don't want you to get no money. Black men take money out black women's mouth every time they put on a dress when they could have hired a black woman. That's just on period. Eddie Murphy, Martin Lawrence, all these characters. That's just period. So y'all can cry this or that and keep crying forever, because nobody cares. Nobody's gonna care. Nobody's gonna care. Nobody's gonna care. And it's just the reality of the situation. Y'all can say I'm that B, I'm that whatever y'all want to say about B. I'm not no liar. When people know when black people coming in the store, it might be a smash and grab. So we could say, why do they do that, and they shouldn't do everybody like that, and that's not fair and that's not right. Talk to the other black people in your community who do it. It's not right that they doing it. And then we just have to suffer the consequences as people who pay for our stuff. So when y'all study saying people of color, you look like a joke. When you study accepting these other girls' image as your image, and then say, but I want to see black women represented more in movies or the media, it's a contradiction, honey. It's a contradiction. When y'all go push all these random biracial women up in the, even a girl was in front of the courthouse going off on Megan Thee Stallion, biracial. Some other girl who was dissing Doja Cat, Nicki, and they're like, who is this girl dissing Nicki and Doja? People wouldn't have cared if she was a regular black girl, but because she was biracial, I saw her on Twitter or Instagram or wherever. Y'all really need to get out of this habit of pushing these girls. But if y'all can do what y'all want, I'll be dead. I don't care about the future of black women like that, because I'm not going to stress myself out and worry about. Only thing we going to worry about is what I do on this platform. But this video was just to take a side note to say to what you saying, because we know black women, y'all went to school, but y'all just didn't get it all, okay? Y'all went there, and I'm glad y'all went, because I don't know how dumb you'll be if you didn't go. So I'm thankful y'all did go, but y'all using these terms out of order and out of place. When the NAACP say people of color, that's a national recognized organization where they need to use that term, and it benefits them to use that term. If you go anywhere, even in office, if you got an issue and you talking about what Manuela issue is, your issue is going to be ignored, and they're going to focus on Manuela issue. Because you too stupid to fight for yourself and only know how to fight for other people. If it's a black man, another race of woman, or another race of man, whatever this is, instead of a black woman or a black girl. Y'all need to start checking the terms y'all using. Now, if y'all want to put that message out, and that's your intention to grab other audience of girls of other races, black women, that's fine. If you want to help all women, nothing wrong with that. But the reality is, other races of girls don't really care about your issues. They really checking for your hair or your nails and trying to see how to look cute and trying to get your dialogue and your swag. They don't care about your issues. But you can care about theirs and think they gonna come see you for this or that. Like even me, other races of people follow me, but those are usually other races of males, not really females or women. Or if they do, they don't talk to me. But it's a black woman platform, so they actually are being right and in order. If they are the races of women who follow me, and I appreciate y'all, and no sneak this or nothing, but they're being in order and know their boundaries, because me talking to a white woman about black women issues really defeats the purpose of what I'm doing on this show. Not that these women are this or that or this or that. No, it's just this one, bro. I guess I didn't fill it in. But anyway, it's counterproductive. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying there's not no good white women or no good other races of women. I'm not saying that. I actually think that when I do go find friends and stuff, I know there are going to be other races of women. I know that. So it's just like, y'all really need to watch what you saying and how you saying and how you using these terms, and what is your agenda for your platform, your channel, or just in your everyday life. But when you're in public, like even me, I generalize this stuff in public. If I have a conversation with an Uber driver or something, I generalize. But I just hope y'all have a good weekend, all right? And I think that concludes this video, and I think I got everything I've been wanting to do, but I have been really wanting to think about that. I've been really thinking about that and wanting to do this video. So it flowed nicely. I feel like it went nicely. You know, how you feel about it? If you like it, let me know. If you don't, you know, it's cool. Just do you the best way you know how, and stay innovative and creative and beautiful and wonderful and striving towards your goal or whatever that is. And I will see you in a minute. The vote is a vote that we're going to take the top 4 and make that the vote. Okay? All right, bye.